Okay, welcome back to Stanley Parable. If you remember, last time, we died. Well, we didn't die. I quit.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Yes.
What did it mean?
Let's go.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I think right now what we're going to do is we're going to go down to the meeting room and do everything the narrator says. And then we'll come back and do everything the narrator says to not do.
He entered the
and see how
door
far
on his
we can
left.
get. That was very interesting last time. That was...
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Right, we've been through this.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley
Let's
decided to go up to his boss's office. Hoping he might find an answer coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay, here we go, back in the boss's office. What was the sun? Executive bathroom. Oh, it works. Oh, this door is blue. No mirror. What? I've got the feeling money's for stealing. But not yours, of course. That's a lovely purse. Fantastic. Okay. Chairs. Why would you sit here? Like, is this like maybe it's a waiting room, but still, what are you gonna stare at? The door? This door is white and everything. Never mind. Never mind. No. Where's this go? I don't think I saw. Papers on the floor. Oh, there's an elevator. Nope. Oh, it does work. Okay. Let's go up. I shouldn't be doing this. I should be actually playing the game. That's elevator music. What is that? Is that like a... What is this? I wonder where we're going. Maybe it'll take us to the rooftop and we can go look at the nuclear wasteland outside. Maybe we can find a vault. Does this stop at some point? What are all these prints? That's good. Thank you. Oh. No? No, okay. More of a fair ride. Or,
Stepping into his manager's
let's go. What was
office,
it?
Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
2-8-4-5, right?
Me, Stanley was.
That was it. Oh, I'm a
to get through
genius.
the story as quickly as
Let's
possible.
go.
He didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
I'm sorry.
That kind of anxiety isn't healthy. So he relaxed for a few moments with some calming new age music.
That's just great.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated,
Can we go now? Thank
Stanley
you.
calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Alright then, we went left, right? Yeah, there we go. Alright, down. See you in a minute. Okay, here we go. Back in the downstairs. We're not gonna escape
Stanley
this
walked
time.
straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Nope. Okay, let's go. Let's go. We're gonna do it this time. Very dark. Is that a button? Light bulb. It doesn't work. Yeah, it does.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What
Oh.
horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Did those just blink red? I think... Okay. Oh, they did. Bunch of computers, surveillance cameras.
Now the monitor
Whoa.
jumped to life. Their true nature
Woohoo.
revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building.
I don't know which
Stanley's
one's mine.
co-workers.
I think it's
the
somewhere over
lives
here.
of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place
What is that?
where freedom meant nothing.
There's two of them. And I think it's the same... Yeah, the same one. But it has some writing... What's this? Okay. Oh, 417. 417. Where is it? Oh, I see it. Okay. Let's wait for the... Oh, yeah, this is my office! Yay! Cool. don't know what's down there. Probably floor. Men's bathroom this way.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true.
Fired!
Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
I don't like where this is.
He refused
heading.
to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Alright, you can walk this way.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
We're gonna break it.
For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Okay, how do I do that? Do I just... Nope, that wasn't it. Narrator, tell me how. Oh, probably in here. Facility power, that makes sense. Big red button, press it. Big red button? Nope. Okay then. I'd hate to pass up a big red button. Oh. What awaiting inputs. This is where, yeah, I'm gonna break it here. Here we go. Let's go.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Okay, ready? 360, no scope, go! Totally did it. What up? That sounds like game over music.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
Oh.
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine. Unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Or did he? No, there's got to be more, right? He's gonna... I mean... But let's go back. Hold on. Mr. Narrator. No? He's gone. Okay then. We're... Let's go.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Well, that solves one problem. But can we find out where his co-workers had gone? I honestly don't know. And I'm wanting to find out. That was really interesting. I want to do it again. Let's do it again. Right now. Oh, it already started up for us. Okay. So where had his co-workers gone then, huh? No one's in there.
All of his co-workers...
This door doesn't have a window.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement?
Yeah, kind of.
Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now, suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I have to say, I'm still
9,
not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28,
No, I'm
29,
still not feeling it.
30.
I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
Isn't that my door? No. Oh, okay. 417. Okay, that's 431. 417. That's gotta be this way. 422. You do this way. 4. What was it? 20 clicks. 2, 3, 4. Can't believe I'm doing this. 5,
Oh,
6.
great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
4, 3. That's this way. Right? Yeah. There we go. Wait, no. 434. 436. 437.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere.
415.
Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
What do you say? 415? I think that was right. It's gotta be right here. There we go.
Now, back to door number 437.
437 going. Oh, someone spilled their coffee. 437. Oh, move door, guy. 437. Was that this way? I think that was this way. 437. There we go.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine?
This.
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
Okay. 417.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
419. How? I can't jump. Oh, there we
Yes,
go.
This is great. You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
Oh, this is awesome. 416. This way. Okay, hold on. I'm getting there. I think it's right around this door. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, achievement. Let's go.
We've almost got it. Now
Copy
the
machine.
copy machine. Do that one again.
Come on. Copy machine. Here we go. Come on. Got it.
Finish it off, Stanley. 5 clicks on door 430.
1, 2. That was 2. Yes.
Did it.
There we
Oh,
go.
wow. That felt amazing. Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold
Okay.
you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now, what were you thinking?
I have my Steam overlay off, so you guys couldn't see that I got the achievement. I assume I have it. And I know people be like, oh, you knew about that. I was watching a video, I think Nerd Cubed, I think it was, and he was like, go buy this game, so I bought the game. And I think it was either him or someone else. Did I go through this place? Someone else said something about it. So I was like, oh yes, I'll go play this game, and I saw that, so I did.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I forgot I wanted to go downstairs, so dang it. Oh well, we'll find something else to not do.
Yes.
Can I get a
This
drink?
room. What a beautiful room. What a gorgeous, gorgeous room.
Nope.
Thank goodness Stanley had taken this detour
Bye.
on his way to... But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, Oh, you know, I did die going this way. I want to know what happens
Stanley
if you
was
don't
so bad
die.
at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Don't jump. Will cause death. Can confirm. Am death.
Look,
Come on.
Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult,
Where
but
are we
the
going?
fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Her.
This is it, Stanley.
Female narrator.
Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
This just changed a lot. I don't think he's talking about the female narrator. The other narrator from earlier. You guys remember her? Nothing. Oh, can I drive this thing? No. This is a dark room. Let's go. Whoa.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Okay.
Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right.
427.
Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
What the? What?
Gotcha.
That got really creepy.
Come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you?
Dude.
I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
What a jerk.
This
Oh.
is a very sad story about
She doesn't even have an
a
oven.
man named Stanley.
The death of it.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Oh, I have my mic in the way. It's kind of hard to see. Is that O? Oh, 0.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life. But in his mind, in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful, and each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him. And so he began to fantasize about his own job.
Wait,
First, he
what?
imagined that one day
What?
while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth.
There was a TV here a
The
second ago.
thought excited him terribly.
Press speed to spend time with the
So
boys.
he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Are you mocking me?
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to
Oh,
fill it
it's
with many possible
okay.
paths and destinations.
This is...
Down one path lay
I
an
see
enormous
what's going on
round
here.
room with monitors and mind controls.
Yep,
And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby.
Oh.
And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Oh. Press O to tell your kids a story. 0. 0.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Oh, man.
But there is no answer. How could there
I love
possibly
work.
be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed.
Oh,
The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets. The more he forgets which life is the real one.
Okay, this is kind of creeping me out a little bit.
And I'm trying to tell him
But I
this,
get it.
that in this world he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Okay. But you see, if I don't push a button, then the story won't progress. So, I mean, I gotta push a button, you guys. Okay, I'm gonna do it.
You see?
Yep, see.
Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Press E to question nothing.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again.
What?
And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I
Oh, man. This game actually does so much. It's kind of like creepy, like it has a subtle undertone of, you know,
Stanley decided
messing
to go
with
to
your
the
head,
meeting room
man.
to check on his co-workers.
Yeah,
He never functioned
I remember
well
this part.
by
Let's go.
himself, and constantly
that was
needed guidance
there
from
was so
others.
much
So the
that
thought
just
of
happened.
total
It's kind of hard to
solitude
take
was
in, but
terrifying to him.
a lot just happened, and it's kind of
Stanley came to a set
really,
of two
really
open
creepy.
doors.
Like what?
He entered the door on his left.
Okay. 411, nuclear winter.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave
I'm gonna go
of
down the
disbelief,
staircase this time.
Stanley decided
Should we
to
do the
go
broom
up to
closet?
his
Nah, we'll do
boss's
the broom
office,
closet later.
hoping he
Let's
might
go
find
down.
an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
No, he didn't. Oh, hey, Kane's locker room again. All right. Fire hose? Nope, nothing. Nothing there.
But
A car.
Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk?
That's a good point.
All because he believed everyone had vanished. His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all.
That's...
None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example,
1, 2, B4.
why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream.
Oh, I'm gonna have nightmares about this tonight.
Relief Stanley felt to have
I got
finally found
goosebumps,
an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't
This is
crazy
different.
after all. And he thought to himself,
What?
I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined
Coffee
himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
What is... No, stop
He
it!
imagined himself soaring through space on a magical
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
starfield.
Come on.
And it too appeared. It was so much fun. And Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner.
Uh-huh.
Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just...
This is getting out of hand.
He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Nope. Not even a little bit.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone
what
wake
is the
me up.
noise?
My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real.
This is getting scary.
Who am I?
Who am I?
And everything went black.
And then he died. He died, didn't he? Start over. Okay.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
What?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work.
Oh,
But on this
Jesus
particular
Christ.
day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Okay, I should stop playing this game now because I've taken in so much stuff that it's starting to mess with me. That ending was like this, that one was like the scariest to me because I get this thing that some of you may know about called sleep paralysis, and if you know what that is and if you've ever had it, you know that once it starts you need to wake up because it's pretty terrifying. And to go through something like that and not be able to wake up, which I know it's that's a little bit of a different scenario, but this is a different hallway, isn't it? Whoa, hold on, this is different. Oh, back of the doors.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Alright, okay, let's go through there. Man, that was this game did so much to my head, man. Short story, if you have sleep paralysis,
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Just don't.
Feeling a wave of disbelief,
Just don't
Stanley
have it.
decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Okay, what else can we do? Let it ball up inside you. Take out passive aggressively and coworkers for not supporting me. Okay. Broom closet. Let's do the broom closet. I'm going to step in here, and I'm going to cut out all the bits where I'm just standing around, because this seems like it's going to take a little bit.
No, no,
Oh.
not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
I love it when a game has a memory.